All right, so you've done the cool part. You've got a powerful AI model running right on your own computer. That's awesome. But, and this is a big but, if you're just using that basic interface it comes with, you're barely, and I mean barely, scratching the surface of what it can actually do.
But what if? What if you could take that simple chat box and turn it into something that feels just like using ChatGPT, but better? I'm talking a full-blown powerful dashboard, giving your AI a permanent memory for all your documents and creating custom AI assistants for specific tasks. And here's the kicker. It all runs right there on your machine, totally private and totally free. Well, today, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to unlock all of it. So here's the game plan. First, we're going to talk about why that basic chat just doesn't cut it. Then, we'll get right into installing your new dashboard. After that, the fun really starts. We'll give your AI a memory, create some seriously cool custom assistants, and wrap it all up with the most important part of this whole setup, complete and total privacy. Okay, so let's get into section 1, and first, let's really nail down the problem here. That default app you get with a llama, look, it's fine for kicking the tires and seeing if a model works, but that's about it. It's actually a massive bottleneck. It's like having a supercar engine, but you can only drive it in first gear. It's the wall that's blocking you from all those incredible features we just mentioned. And when you see them side by side, the difference is just night and day. On one hand, you've got the basic app, it's a simple chat box, and the AI has, well, it's got amnesia. The second you start a new chat, poof, it forgets everything you just talked about. But on the other hand, with Open WebUI, you get the whole shebang. A proper chat interface, permanent knowledge bases, we'll get to those, custom AI personas, and a full searchable chat history. It's not just an upgrade, it's a total transformation. So what's the magic wand that makes this all happen? It's a fantastic, free, and open source tool called Open WebUI. Think of it as the mission control, the command center for your local AI. And you know the best part? Getting it set up is way easier than you might think. I love this analogy because it just clicks. Think of it this way, right? Ollama, that's the engine. It's the powerhouse, doing all the complex thinking and processing in the background. But Open WebUI, that's your dashboard. It's the steering wheel, the GPS, the beautiful interface that lets you actually drive the car and tell that powerful engine exactly what you want it to do. And when I say it's easy to install, I mean it. It's literally a two-step process. First, you'll need to install an application called Docker Desktop. Now, don't let that name scare you. You don't have to know anything about what Docker is or how it works. You just install it and forget it. Then, step 2, you copy and paste one single command into your terminal, hit enter, and that's it. Seriously, it's a one-time thing and all this power is yours. All right, so let's talk about the first major superpower you get with this setup. We're going to tackle that annoying AI amnesia head-on. You know what I'm talking about, right? The pain of having to upload the same PDF or document over and over and over again every single time you start a new chat. It gets old so fast. Well, Open WebUI completely solves this. And the solution is a feature called a knowledge base. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a permanent personal library that you build for your AI. You upload your documents just once, and that's it. They live there. Your AI can then tap into that library in any conversation at any time. It's there forever, or, at least until you decide to take it out. And the cool thing is what you can put in this library. We're talking PDFs, plain text files. You can even just give it a URL, and it'll pull down the content from a web page. Just stop and think about that for a second. You could build a permanent, searchable knowledge base of all your school notes, or all your company's internal documents, or your personal research, all instantly accessible to your AI. And getting to it couldn't be easier. When you're in a chat, you literally just type the pound sign, the hashtag symbol, and a little menu pops up with all your knowledge bases. You pick the one you want, and boom, the entire conversation is now aware of all the information in those documents. No more hunting for files, no more drag and drop. It's a game changer. Okay, this is where things get really, really cool. Once your AI has this memory, this knowledge base, you can build on top of it to create specialized assistants. We're moving beyond a generic do-it-all chatbot here. We're talking about building custom personas that are experts in whatever you need them to be. So how does this work? The magic ingredient is something called a system prompt. And don't worry, it's not complicated. It's just a set of instructions that you write, instructions that tell the AI how to behave for the whole conversation. It's like you're its manager, giving it a very specific job description before it starts its shift.
Let's take a practical example. Say you want an email writer assistant. Your system prompt could be something as simple as, "Hey, you're a professional email assistant. I'm going to give you some rough notes or bullet points, and your job is to turn them into a great-sounding email." That's it. That one instruction completely reframes how the AI thinks and responds.
And the results are just wow. You can just throw a few messy notes at it like internet provider complaint, down 3 times, want a credit. And because it has that email writer persona, it doesn't just give you a paragraph. It spits out a fully formed, professionally written email, complete with a subject line, proper greeting, everything. It takes your brain dump and turns it into a polished, finished product. And your imagination is the only limit here. You could make a coding assistant that helps you find bugs, a quiz generator that turns your study notes into test questions, a meeting summarizer. You could even create a legal document reviewer that automatically cross-references cases from your private knowledge base. I mean, seriously, the possibilities are just endless. Okay, so this brings us to the final section, and honestly, this might be the most important point of all. The one thing that underpins everything we've just talked about and makes it so incredibly powerful, and that is the bedrock of absolute 100% privacy and control. Let me be super, super clear about this. The AI model itself, the open WebUI dashboard, your documents in the knowledge base, your chat history, everything, every single piece of this system runs right there on your computer, your hardware. What does that mean? It means nothing. And I mean nothing is ever sent to the cloud. Not a single byte goes to OpenAI or Google or Microsoft or anyone. It's a completely closed loop. What happens on your computer stays on your computer, period. And that right there, that's the game changer, because it means you can finally use this incredible AI technology on your most sensitive data without a shred of worry. Think about it. You can analyze confidential legal files, personal financial records, private medical information, secret business plans, all with total peace of mind, knowing it's not going anywhere. Look, the bottom line is simple. When you use a cloud-based AI tool, you are always making a trade-off. You're trading your data for convenience. This local setup, there is no trade-off. It gives you a level of security, privacy, and control that is just fundamentally impossible to achieve with any of those big online services. So that really just leaves us with one question to think about. Now that you know you can have this powerful, totally private AI assistant with a perfect memory, what's the very first thing you're going to teach it? What's the first knowledge base you're going to build?